Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to the Crust. I missed a video yesterday. Unfortunately, I had other commitments. It was my anniversary, so I decided to take the day off and spend some time with the missus. Anyway, I did do a few things between episodes. I also ran out of ore suddenly on a whole bunch of nodes. They just suddenly all stopped. So I'm going to have to get rid of those miners, but that's great because I have some plans. Colonists are needed out here, and I think if I bring the building out, have a corridor, bring it out to an area around here where the colonists can have some food and maybe medicine stored and a place to sit, might be nice to have that in this area. So they don't have to walk all the way back here to have a bit of entertainment during the day. And for those comments, yes, I do have a vent. Here it is. So the reason those colonists disappeared, I have absolutely no idea. I watched back the video, and as soon as the latest ones arrived, the previous ones all died. It was the strangest thing. Also, I need to clean out all of these belts because they're not going to be feeding into this anymore. And I want to get our new system up and running. That means routing new belts. It's going to be quite expensive, but I did do some contracts and we have some money. I also have lots of idle drones, so we'll have to do some work on sorting that out. Anyway, there is a lot to do. Let's get stuck in. We have been getting deliveries, and I've got 12,000 regolith in this big storage that's come from the truck. I don't have any rare earth minerals through yet, but there's a bit of a problem with the cargo port because you can't set the outputs of the cargo port to anything specific. And even if you run a belt directly into, like I wanted this one to be rare earth elements, it just literally pulls a regolith out and dumps it in there. So no point. I see I do have rare earth elements up here. Yeah, so that's why I did a split off this box so that I could force the rare earth minerals into their own box and the regolith into its own box. Let's go downstairs and see if I can get that to work now. All the way back over here. It is selected. So I've got ice scheduled to go out that way. Reset stuck resource. Okay, let's try that. I have no idea what that means. There's something stuck in here. Or maybe this is just the wrong way to do it. I'll try back upstairs. Anything I can do here? No, not really. I'm not sure what's going on here. Anyway, urgent contract. It's on the moon. Sorry. Right, give me a sec. Let me try and figure this out. I have to say, I'm a little bit lost. I'm going to try doing... Oh, wait, there is some coming out. Ah, there we go. So it is working. Oh, perfect. Just totally upgraded that one way too much. But yeah, there we go. We've got some in and the little robots are coming to take it out. We are going to sort that out. They won't be working on that all the time because we're going to have belts for that. Anyway, rover is idle and it's found a place where we can go and pick up some organics. Oh, there's a botched experiment over here. Do we send the rover? No. Oh, it's a contract. Nope, not going to do that. But I can go to that private lab. Yeah, it looks like I am... Oh, there's a few more down here. Thought I might have been running out of question marks to go to. All right, let's set up a line. I'm going to bring this down to here for now. We are going to be routing all of this material. This is going to change over to this line. Yeah, I don't want to do any of the deleting yet. We've just finished some research. Let's see, what was that? Oh, universal chair set. Okay, that's not something I'm terribly interested in. Let's see where we are. We're almost at full conveyor and connection recycling. That's cool. So we'll get there soon. Now let's do some cleanup here. This still has 22,000 units. This one can be deleted. So that's going. These two are done, so they can go. One of my aluminium ones also done. That one's still good. I'm just going to have a look around and see if there are any others. Yep, this one right here. That's nice. That'll clear up some space. But it's weird how some of them just all of a sudden finished. Let's start doing some building. I've already put a door on here, and I'd probably need to put some ventilation in as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a room, and we'll do it like this. It will be not really that long. I need to zoom out a bit. I want to put the room fairly close to those. So I'll have a long corridor and then a separate room. All right, I'm going to have to do some deleting first and then we can do a room. It doesn't need to be a big room. And actually, I could move it a little closer. Have it like up there. Yeah, that looks good. And this one, can I extend it, or is it going to be a whole new thing? No, it's going to be a whole new thing. Okay, so if I dismantle that and that, there we go. And suppose I dismantle that. Oh, there we go. That's a one big room. Nice. I think I will build that. Now that's basically just going to let our people get to the assemblers a little bit faster and easier. So we will need a door. Let's just give them a double door over, right over there. That looks good. And they will need some ventilation. So we'll stick that in over there. And that covers that whole area. Wonderful. Shouldn't take our drones too long to get through all of that. Ah yes, here is another extractor that I can take down. So we'll get rid of that. And that belt. Yep, I'm definitely going to have to set up new extractors all over the place. I have a lot of them. It's just the distances are pretty long right now. So we've got iron, we've got silicon out there, we've got some titanium over here, more silicon that is still going. There's more aluminium over here. That's pretty good. I think I might need to bring in a couple of lines. I've got some iron right here as well. Let's go and have a look. That aluminium node is still doing okay. We've got some more iron over here, more titanium, and there's water. I don't know if there's much down here. There's some iron. Yeah, there's a lot of bits of iron lying around, and that's ice, I think, but I haven't scanned it yet, so it's not showing up. Yeah, okay, I think what I'll do is I'll bring 2 lines through, and the way I'm going to do these is similar to the way I've set up the boxes upstairs. I'm going to have a bunch of them, and they'll feed into the back one. So if I put another one on here, another bulk storage on here, I'll just move this connection to plug into that one, and that will push out that way. And then I'll have 2 exits for this bulk storage that I can send where I need to send it. So I want to put a little bit more regular storage down here, and I'm going to need some slag storage over here as well. So that port's got to stay open. That's going to take the slag back up. So I'm thinking I could do something. I don't want to get in the way of that. I have a lot of space. And I'll have this line come in and feed into this box. And there might be a bit, and it's going to be a pretty rich mix, unlike what we're getting off the surface right now. So let's trim this back a little and bring that down into there. And then I can bring some of this through, I think, and feed it into these boxes. These boxes will then feed out into this system. And for now, it's going to go something like that. I'm not going to plug it in just yet, but I will build it because I think that's where I'm going to have it. Right, we are at 82%. This is taking a lot of orange science. And I mean, I haven't really been worried before, but I figure since I'm going to be taking out so much conveyor, maybe it'll be good if I have that first. Okay, so we'll put that in there. So this line's going to change. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to split this as yet, but there will be 2 belts, and they're going to be out of the way. This is another, what is that, titanium again? I'm going to build that. Let's just check my mining. I think I might want to get rid of this as a matter of urgency. Oh, look at them go. I think I'll speed it up just a little bit more. We are doing okay on power. Oh yeah, up at the top, I did put some more batteries in, and as you can see, a few more solar panels. So things are looking fine for power at the moment. I'm wondering if I should take a chance, since I've got cash, maybe I should take a chance and bring some more people in. Let's see. Hey, we've got a botanist finally. Doctor of Medical, Social Research and Medicine Production. Oh yeah, you're coming along. And then we've got an engineer here. He looks pretty good. Yeah, welcome. Another botanist, an athlete and an optimist. He gets upset if there's no training facilities. Well, you'll get upset then, so be it. Chronic insomniac. Damn, she even looks tired. Look at those bags. Not amazing skills. Workaholic and introvert. Might not be a bad fit. We need scientists. This dude's got a good memory. Diplomat, professor. He's all about the science. Wonder if age plays a role, because he's 66. Let me get this out of the way. What have we got so far? I can't remember what we got. Scientists and stuff. We do need engineers. This is the gamer. He's still here. Professor. I don't know. Yes. Scientist or engineer. You know, I think I'm going to go with both of them. It's 174,000. Let's hire them and see what happens. Right. The truck is idle outside again. Why? You carrying anything? No, you aren't. Assign the route. Yeah, that just like that. Fill all and go. It should be automatic. All right, so I think, oh boy, how many did we get? 6. And I've got 3, so we should go up to 9. It's a very big should. And just to say it again, the colonists are a work in progress. Hey, that little thing is done. Let's get some conveyors going. I'll be doing all the upgrades. So I'm going to bring this one through. Let's just check. Is this going to be... Yeah, this will be the inside belt or the outside belt. There'll be another one coming. Nope, there won't. Oh, the cargo pod is ready. All right, let's bring this out. So there'll be 2 belts coming down. And then I'll bring this one to there and into there. Okay, so we've got 2 feeds coming in. And then we'll have like maybe multiple feeds coming out. Depends, we'll see how things go. So I'm going to build that. Let's get the cargo pod and put it right at the entrance. Right there. And let's actually watch these people arrive. Hey, look at that. We've got people and the paparazzis here doing screenshots. Alright, so we do have 9. And there's still 9. So that's a good thing. And this building is progressing quite nicely. Oh, we only have 8 beds. Let me sort that out very quickly. I'll just put another bunch in. And like I said, I'm using the single beds because it says that the bunk beds are compact but less comfortable. I want my people to be comfortable. The least I can do, I suppose. Alright, back to the conveyor belts. I'm going to have a second line coming around the outside. And, you know, this is a bit of a problem. Yeah, maybe this line should have been the outside line and then I could have used this one as an inside line. Yep, looks like I'm going to have to delete some belts. I'll figure that out. Let's just get some miners going. So we want an extractor or 2, if we can have 2. Man, it's so close, but it looks like I can only get 1 on this. That's okay though. It's got 50,000 units. We will upgrade that. Might as well get some more iron. This one might be possible to get 2 onto this one. Yes, it is. Okay, so that's those sorted out. Yeah, this is definitely titanium. Let's see if we can get 2 onto this one as well. No, that's a no, unfortunately. So that will just be 1. And then I'm going to have to come across here. This extractor is going to go... This is the aluminium one. And these are very seldom able to take 2. Yeah, it's like 1 block. So we'll put that in there. And then this line is going to need to come out and get redirected. We will need some more iron. So I may as well bring this iron across as well. And this is also only 1. That's okay. It's a small deposit. And then some more titanium. And more titanium. Then it's going to be all about the speed of the belts. And then I'm also going to want belts down here to route the slag back to the elevator. So I'm going to put them in for now. Let's say starting around here. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to bring them through. Maybe I'll bring them under these belts. But we'll keep it as far away as possible. This ice might get in the way. I think we should be okay with ice. But I'm going to bring that around and then head that up in that direction. And then we'll bring it in from the back. And then slag will be somewhere over here. Because we're going to need to bring the slag from there that we aren't using over to this side as well. So for now, I'm not going to bring it across. I'll just bring it to there. Yeah, because we need outputs for the slag to go up to the top to get sold. And also go into bulk storage. And then we need slag into this building so that we can make the organics. See if we can pep up the system a little bit more. How are we doing here? We actually have some in storage, but it's disappearing quickly, and these ones are a long way away. Oh, mind you, this one's going quickly, but still, this is now going even faster because we've got people in there. And we are not making green science. Come on, folks. Urgent contract. To Earth, 185 titanium plates, 100% bonus, with some green science and some orange science. Alright, well, might as well. Let us deliver that. So we'll send the resources and 1 pod. Not quite. So we'll change it to that one. Orders filled, send. Shouldn't be a problem to load. And I think I'll go into Crust Solutions and just go and get us some green science. Let that carry on. Good. Right, this needs power. We'll get to the power. Just want to connect this into a line. That's going to come through that way. Oh, we finished that contract. Nice. Wait, no connection? Oh, yes, that's all the extractors. And I have idle mining drones. You know, honestly, there's nothing that I really want to mine at the moment. I think maybe I'll just take them off completely. Yeah, we don't need any mining drones right now. I think we've mined pretty well. And we are 99% towards that new tech. And then I can start deleting conveyors willy-nilly. So I do want this to come down this way. This section here will be removed and this will be extended to there. And this will be the line that comes through, or will it? Yeah, this one will extend through to here.
Research complete.
Ah, there we go. All right, now I can start deleting things. So dismantle belt, take out that whole belt. That was completely wrong. Right, so that belt comes down and it plugs into there. This piece gets deleted and this connects into there. And I can bring that down, plug it into this line, these two into this line, and now also this one is going to plug into this line, and that might mean that things are getting a little bit saturated over here. So I'm going to take this piece out and maybe another, oh, I didn't want to do that. Just reconnect that. I'm going to bring a new conveyor belt through here. Yeah, that's going to bring the rest of the stuff from over on this side. So it'll bring that, it'll bring the titanium and the iron from this side. Maybe I can add some more iron if I'm struggling with it. And maybe even this one. Yeah, let's bring that one down into there. We'll change the course of this one to go into there. There will be a belt coming into there. Right, this is all just planning right now. Then I will bring that down behind this one, and that can plug in. This one can go into there, and that will bring a fair bunch of stuff. Oh yes, this one needs to plug in as well. Yeah, I think that's going to bring quite a lot of stuff. I just need to connect this little piece in once I break that out. In fact, what am I doing? I could do that right now. Maybe not a bad time to pause the game and start doing things like this. So we'll bring that through. We'll dismantle that and bring that through to there. Good. Okay, so this is all coming through. And then this one will plug into this belt as well. Right there. And we will not have a need for this belt anymore. So that can go through to there and in. And I think, other than power, that should be about it. Then as this line gets used up, oh, there's another line over here. I can route this back up and into this belt. So as this line empties out, I can remove conveyors and neaten the whole place up. Let's get some wires connected. All right, this can go up to there and plug in. We have a pole here. Bring it up and connect all of these in. Okay, so those are all connected. I need power across this side. So I'm just going to run this over and plug it in there. That one is already sorted out. This one needs a line. Let's see, we've got power going out in this direction. I'm not sure I'm too fond of where it is. I'm going to change it. And I think that is just about it. We can bring this one down to there. Those are connected. This one needs to be connected. So we'll plug it into there. I'll just do a quick run through to make sure that all of them are connected. Yeah, they look good. And then I just need to build the conveyors. And that is all done. And I still have a lot of money. Let's play and see where it takes us. So energy shortage, where? Oh, right. Okay. That won't be for long. Why is it still reporting an energy shortage? Did I miss a connection somewhere? They're all plugged into the pole. Oh, right. Of course, all the poles need to be built. All right. Research complete. Yep. Know about that. Monthly report. Yeah, our salaries are starting to get quite high. How are the people doing? We've still got 9 people. That's good, I suppose. What were we missing on this double door? No idea. What does it need? Oh, we should have everything. Don't know why it's not done yet. But while we're waiting for it, let's do some recreation. We'll do a big table. Pop it in right there and we'll get those vending machines. Are they under storage? I think they are. There we go. Vending machine. Those will be for food and for medicine. For now, it's very simple, but we will get other furniture in here as well. And I think this might be the last pole. And we're just waiting for a drone to come and build it. And it's built. That's good. Come on, take that away now. There we go. Energy shortage is gone. Good. Now we have lots and lots of resources coming through on this belt and on the other one. And I can almost delete this whole section of belt. What I can do is get rid of this section. Yep. That's a whole bunch of belt disappearing. Alright, for now, this one is here. But I think I'm probably going to plug it into this line. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll have this come out to there and over to there. And then plug it into that line. It's going to get choked up for now, but that's alright. I need to plug it into some storages that I need to set the recipe for. Right, regolith in there and regolith in there. And then we can build this little piece. That will reroute this. I can then just break that out. And then this line will flow through and these will be done. Perfect. How are we doing on modular frames? Yeah, we've got a few. Let's get some more of these bulk storages going. So I'm going to need 4 more, just like that. And then I'm going to need to belt these in. This will be the silicon oxide. And then, whoops, this will be the titanium oxide going in there. Iron will come out and go across into that one. And the aluminium will come across to that one. And we'll build all of that. There's already little bits and pieces. Don't know where they came from, but that's fine. Awesome. These are filling up nicely. And there's one more very long line that I need to bring down. And that's going to come along the same line as the slag coming out. That will be for the rare earth stuff, because that's going to need to feed down to the rare earth facility all the way down over here. Now I've got some time before I need to set that up, so it's okay. This will be silicon oxide, this will be titanium oxide, iron oxide, and this will be aluminium. Excellent, those are all built. And I just need to slow things down because our vehicles are idle. Right, so you have found some stuff. Let's go see. There's something up there. Go and investigate that. Our MDR. Oh, wow. We've been picking up a lot of silicon oxide. Our truck is where? Our truck is empty. Am I going to have to do this every time? So we'll send you to there and to the base. And fill and assign. I would prefer it if it was doing it automatically. But that's okay. So I think I'm ready to plug this line in. And we'll do that. We'll do that like there and plug it in. And then I want this to load pretty quickly. So let's upgrade that as far as we can. Yeah, that's as fast as I can get it right now. And then I'll upgrade this once and this once and then this once. Wait, what did I miss over here? A section. Oh, good. It looks like everything is going well here. And just about everything is going out. And then I'm going to connect these two for now, just like that, so that this flows out into there. Eventually we'll use that output as well, high speed. But I suppose I should upgrade this as well if I can. Maybe delete it and then just put the fastest conveyor straight in. Build that. Now that should empty super fast. And this should be keeping up. Nice. So this belt is done. So I can remove that. Clean that area up a little. We have a slag line running through here. That's going to change. That's going to come out. And this needs to stop operating as well, because this is going to change direction. And it's going to come through onto that line. And that's going to come through to there. We'll build that. This is silicon, I think. And then I can clean all of this up. And just wait for this to empty. Well, the silicon belt is full. That's pretty nice. See, we're lacking a little bit on iron. How are we doing? We've got plenty steel. No, we're good. We're good. And as soon as everything has been flushed out of these machines, so right now there's 524 in there. Yeah, there's a little over 500 and this one's almost done. There's only 3 left in there. Then I'll be able to remove all these belts, neaten this whole thing up and just bring these belts through. Right, power is still good. Lots and lots of water, lots of oxygen. Everyone is happy. Our drones are idle because they have nothing to do. And I don't really want to do a contract right now. I'd just like to get this whole setup working. Going to upgrade a piece. Get that upgraded and that. Did that not upgrade? There. And then upgrade that. And we'll have to go up to the first junction here. Upgrade that. And maybe that one as well. So there's a couple of pieces of belt that I haven't finished, and that would be one of them. And then I think I was going to come through here for some reason, but then I changed my mind. So this one needs to disappear. Right, that's what I like to see. It's flowing in now, and we'll keep refining this. I have an urgent contract. It's on the moon. Pity. I'll get into those. We're going to have to buy another truck, but I'm down to 630,000, so I've spent half my money already. But the outflow here looks pretty even and very nice. Right, I can start connecting things in. The slag will come out and first go in that direction. And then I'm going to have to remove this belt and change the direction, because this will feed into these machines, which can then extend out in this direction. And that means that this will go as well. So we'll have belts going like that for the other ores, and I won't need this underground. So we'll build that, take that apart. That conveyor can go straight up. We'll sort this underground bit out when we get there. Well, I have 12 beds. Everything seems to be good. Why aren't they building this door? My gosh. Am I missing something? No, I have everything. They're just not building the door. Did I not give the go-ahead? I'll try it again, maybe? Okay, there's some action. Alright, it is happening again. Maybe just a little glitch. This entire line is done. I'm going to start removing that. This area is going to be so much cleaner looking. Yep, nothing more coming in, so these can all go. Okay, it looks like these are done, and yeah, they are getting deliveries. Now, I don't really want that. Let's take that out, and that out, and that out. Get those resources back, get the CPU back. Wow, we've got a lot of CPU available now. And now I can start removing more belts. And I think I should allow for deliveries into these, so because these will be the main sources of the oxides. So the guys will be able to pick up the bits that are lying on the ground and send them back. Alright, that's most of the stuff taken out. And get rid of that line. Ah, see, this line is going to be in the way. Can I connect? No, not that far. Now bring this one across to here. And then make that one a priority to build, and then I can take these ones out. How far are we down the line? Oh, good. Okay, so let's cut lines. And we'll just get rid of all of these. Do not need them anymore. Right, the power has been rerouted. So this pole can go. This one is still going to be in the way. And that feeds this line and all of this. Maybe time to build a bit of redundancy in here. So we'll bring that down to there, and that... Oh, that's already full. That's full. We can bring it to there. Damn, now my lines look untidy. And these will feed back from that side. That's fine. Then I can take this one out. Although, this one is coming down from here. Let's get rid of that wire and bring this one down. That looks slightly neater. And now I can take this one out. Now and get rid of these last little bits and pieces over here. Has this still got stuff in it? It's receiving. I don't want it to receive anymore. Okay, this has got to stop. These guys keep coming and filling this one up. Stop that. Be gone. Alright, that's pretty clean. So now I can bring these belts firstly into there. Why does it do that? Alright, let's try that again. To there. That one up and into there. This one will come up. Oh man, these darn poles. This one is in the way. Gonna mess up my straight lines. Now let me get those built in the meantime, and let me see how I can figure this one out. Put that pole in. I'm gonna delete that one and then just hope that all the wires reach, although I'm not sure. I might need to put another one down over here, and I'll do that. Right, plug that into there, that into... Oh, it can reach. I don't need this. Alright, no more energy shortage. Good. Oh, there is one. Must have deleted this one somehow. That's done. Alright, these are working. And now I can do this conveyor. And that will go in to there. That's the first part. Then the silicon comes through and it goes into here. That's right. And then the titanium will come through from here and it will go into this line. And then the rest of it is pretty easy. Just like that and just like that. And build. And that looks so much better. Right, these are staying emptied. These should be filling up. Yep, they are. Well, this one seems to be fluctuating. but I think we're good. And I think now I can put this machine back on. Been off for a while. We'll pump up our silicon. And as the oxides come through, these will all start working again. Right, I've got 12 beds. Let's go and see if we can get some more people in. I could use 3 more. I do want an engineer. This guy, athlete, stress resistant, and a diplomat. Good memory, responsible, hacker. Might take both of those. Yeah, let's do that. And we don't have a chef. I think we lost our chef. This one, zero waste cooking and energetic. Cool, that's it. We'll hire them. And that will bring us up to 12. Unless something weird happens. And I need to start getting more leisure stuff in here. So maybe a canteen. Yeah, why not? Let's do a canteen. That also means that researchers are going to have to get sorted out so that I can bring the exercising equipment and all of that. We'll need a bar for those drinkers, sofa, and yeah, we'll get all of those. See how we're doing on research. Oh good, small vehicle assembly is almost done. That's excellent news. So let's see what we can do in terms of giving people some comfort. There's a music box. That's probably good. We're going to need green very soon. Blockchain data center, not ready for that kind of thing just yet, but let's do that one. I might want to do this gravistabilizers. Not in a hurry for it. But I want to get down to the VR center, computer desk. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. It's a training module as well. That's a work in progress though. And we may want to do some plants. Yeah, well, I'll put that in just in time. So we are going to do the music box shortly. Blue is okay for now. Green is sorted out. We're going to need some orange. And I think maybe I could do this one now. Yeah, let's queue the upgrades for the extractor. Probably going to need to do this one as well soon. Yeah, I'll queue it up. Oh, our cargo pod is ready. Let's get it sorted out. And the people are arriving. And now we have 11. Okay. Something went dodgy again. And honestly, I don't even know which one it was. Oh, it was this one. For no apparent reason. And that's a scientist. And a good one. That's very unfortunate. Well, good news is our door is done. So the people don't have to walk outside too far. Maybe I can put another door in over here. Just a single door through to there. Yeah. Right, I'm missing a couple of things for the canteen, composites, and control units. I do need to buy some more control units anyway. Let's see what prices are like. Oh, prices are really good on control units. I don't want to spend that much, but I can get like, let's do 12. That's 150k. Composites, let's just get 10. Can't remember how many I needed. I'll get 15. It's not as if I'm poor, so buy those. Oh, there you go. I have achieved what I wanted to achieve for the most part. There's just one more thing I need to do over here, and that's turn this line around. I was hoping for it to empty, but it's not emptying. So I'm going to remove those and bring this from there to there. Build that, and that's going to push through that way. Oh yeah, this is looking good. And even though the inputs were balanced, somehow this one has 1100, this one has 880, and this one has 150, 160. So pretty odd. Cargo pod is ready. Where are we going to put you? I'll just go over there. Might be there for a little while. Alright, let's sort out the slag area. I'm going to give that a little bit of space. And I'm going to start with one over there. The line will come through over here. So from there and into there. Let's plug that in there. That's going to be our main slag storage to send to the top. And that belt will come through and go to there for now. We'll build all of that. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to bring this down. This is going to hop under right there and continue all the way around. All right, there are going to be more fuel makers. So I think what I'll do is I'll come to here. I hope this is enough space. I'll give that a lot. It's not going to be enough. All right, time to pause. Let's have a look. So the fuel factory would come through here. I'll build the belt I've got. I'll bring that through, and that will probably go there. That belt will come to there and go in there. This comes off and goes into there. This can go to there. Build all of that. and I have a little bit of space. This would come out, and that's not exactly where I'd like it to join. But I'm not going to build this right now anyway. I just want to see this for spacing. So I can take that apart. I can bring this one in over there. Oof, almost. Yeah, if I put another one in, it just doesn't get there. But you know what? For now, it's going there. I'll figure it out later. And this can go up this way, and it's going to go into that box. Bring it up to there. Go under the belt over there. Plug in and take that up and in and build. Excellent. Now the slag needs to get out of there, and that will come through to there. And let's see, where exactly am I going to do this, because it needs to tie into this line. Let me just, for now, just put it over there. That can come out of there, go across this line, and I have to do some more dodging, because this can then come straight into this line and down to there. It's very bad, all these little undergrounds. Okay, so that's automatically connected. Wait, what the heck was this? Oh, that was the aluminium. And then this is the ice that would carry on through to make any more of these machines if I wanted to. Yeah, I just have to plug all that in when I'm ready. Right, I'm going to build that, but I'm not going to build that. It's there in case we need it. Now I just need to tie this in here. So I could bring... That's going to have to come down as far as possible in case I want to expand that. And I will want to expand that. So bring that to there. Bring this all the way down and across that into there. And build that. And that is our slag all connected from... Oh, not all. Because I still need to do... Yeah, that I needed to do. Build that. I think I can play again. And this needs to be connected in. The rest is all done. And while I'm about it, let's put in another one of these to take care of the ice. I think I'll leave that just a little bit of extra space. I'll have this one load in this side. There we go. I'm going to have to do some contracts. I'll probably do some between episodes because we've spent over 1 million today already. And I'm going to have to change the routing of this area of slag line, but for now it's quite okay. We're getting a lot of carbon fiber. That's fantastic. Modular frames have built up. We're even starting to get nanotubes, and if we're getting nanotubes, that means that we are probably filled up on medicine. We are. They're going to start going down again. Wow, food's going down. That's not good. I think I'm going to allow this to take out of here manually. I have to keep an eye on the food because it's going down, and maybe it's going down because I've got food over here. Yeah, that's why. Okay, urgent contract on Earth. Titanium and smart concrete, both of which I have in abundance. I'll get some cash for it. 100% bonus in 15 days. Let's send it. Send the resources. Total 5.5, so basically 2 small ones. Alright, so send and full order and send. And look at that, we have a canteen. And that's also taken some food. Right. I think I'm probably going to need to build another set of these because I do need more. Wait, what? Wasting science points? Where? Oh wow, look how low that is. Yeah, well, that's fine. We'll sort that out. But if you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know your thoughts. And if you know any reasons why the colonists might just randomly die when I bring new colonists in. It's a strange little bug. But that's fine. I'll just keep bringing people in. Anyway, we are good on power. We are good on pretty much everything. I think in the next episode, I am going to do a little bit more work. Wait, what have we got here? This has got to be slag. And this is going to be ice. Because we will eventually get ice from upstairs. But yeah, in the next episode, it's going to be time to start expanding. If I need to, I'm going to need to add this slag into this facility as well. Which I could probably start doing now. We are getting through everything pretty quickly. But it looks like we are sort of filling up. Yeah, we are filling up. That means that we could probably do another set of these before I connect up this belt. And I may change the routing of this belt. Not sure. I should have enough space for 3 more. If not, it's fine. Because I can just do that and go as far as I want. Obviously, I'll need some miners to do that. So we'll assign a couple. But that's that. Thank you very much for joining me. And until next time, cheers.